get behind these guys and ram them from behind. See, if we ram them from behind, we get a bonus for having them flanked. Hello everyone, I am Taureor and welcome to Age of Wonders Planetfall. What is this game and why should you care? Well, I've got 3 words for you. Russian space dwarves. The game is available now, and if you find it interesting, click the link in the description below to visit the Steam store page and get it. Also, this video is sponsored by Paradox themselves. Now let's get into the game so I can show you the Russian space dwarves. Let's just do a generic scenario for a representative experience. The game has 6 playable races, 5 of them are cool, 1 of them is amazing. The bug aliens, Space Venice, or alternatively Space Mafia, something like that. The generic humans, the necromantic looking cyborg people, the girls, and also Russian space dwarves. And if you ask me, you should get the game just for that. But let's also try playing it. And yes, they are Russian, just look at the names. Elena Chirkov, Inessa Żelazo, Ivan Drimus, Yevar Gruvich, Korvin Żelazo, Nikael Gorodin, Volodny Rassvet, Yuri Frankov, Zana Cerber. Now, Nikael Gorodin, which almost sounds like Nikolai, which is Russian for Nicholas. Nikael Gorodin is my choice. Why? Well, because of the hat, of course. If we go into customization, it's not just the race that actually determines what we will be able to do in the game. We also have an extra secret technology. There are a couple of them, but only one seems appropriate. That would be the Promethean branch, which corresponds to huge weapons with big explosions. Now, we can also get some perks that customize our bonuses. What do dwarves do? Dwarves drink, so party animal, of course, and a Dvar assault vehicle. Why? Well, because it's a huge mech walker with autocannons. Also, martial tradition, which gives us an extra move after we kill someone, and some extra technology. That should work nicely. Go. Now we get to customize our space dwarf commander, Nikael. You know what, I'm gonna mistake this all the time, let's call him Nikolai. Nikolai Gorodin. Now, we already have the best fitting background, I believe. There are a lot of options. I guess the planetary bombardment could work too, but yeah, I like the red one. Shoulders. Now, do we have anything with bear fur? Yes, we do. Perfect. Helmet. Well, we already do have the best helmet available. There are a couple of options, but of course the fur hat is the best. Now, we need hoses for life support, but we can arrange them in a fitting little beard, like this. Torso? Well, this has pockets, doesn't have fur, unfortunately. But we're gonna be piloting a mech, so we don't need armor. Full helmet? No, thank you. Goggles. Let's go with angry eyes. Which ones are the angry eyes? These ones are the angry eyes, yes. And our cape is gonna be fur, of course. Yes. Our Russian space dwarf looks both space dwarvish and Russian. Perfect. Colors. Well, reddish will work best, I think. And our symbol. Is there like a hammer somewhere? No, but there is a cog and a circular saw. Let's do a circular saw, yes. Okay, we're done. Let's go.
Not everything deserves to be crushed and processed in the name of profit.
Heresy. Of course, everything deserves to be crushed and processed in the name of profit. Let's go. We're dwarves. Strike the earth. Or, more precisely, whatever this planet is called. Alright, we're next to mountains. There we are. Of course, we will have to explore a little bit. We start with enough units to subjugate quite a lot of stuff around us. Right, so we got some free technologies. Shredder bombs are quite useful. You can drop them kind of like spells in the old Age of Wonders. As Dvar, or dwarves if you prefer, we have prospectors. Prospectors can kind of exploit these little sectors before we colonize them. And as our city grows, we can annex more sectors or colonize more sectors. And that's about it when it comes to growing your civilization. Also, there is a neutral faction here. These are the locals. It seems that they are AI. Good. This is my 4th game, actually. I wanted to get familiar with the game, and I have encountered 3 different neutral races. So there is some variety. And of course, the autonoms, are quite useful because they can buff my mechanical units. Let's be friends. They'll give us quests and that will earn their friendship. And they want us to destroy some neutral units. Perfect. Let's do that. Let's start with fulfilling the quest of the robots. Oh, those prospectors are also pretty good for exploring because they're very fast. And our city, of course, can build stuff. Let's increase our production. What do we have here? 2 generic human units and 2 girls units. They are archers with pretty long range. These guys have Overwatch, and this is a fast assault bike. Okay, we'll have to be cautious. We will win, I'm sure of that. But if we're not careful, we could lose a unit, and that would be bad for our economy. Let's increase the speed of neutral animations. The Dwarves are pretty tough, and we have trenches that can actually build defenses for themselves to increase their abilities and defense. So let's move them a bit closer, entrench them, and shoot. Of course we are... oh, yeah, we triggered their Overwatch, not a problem. And we can shoot up to the enemy. Let's attack these. The cores of the hexes represent action points, so this will cost us 0, 1, 2, 3 action points. We're going to move in such a way that we have 1 action point left, so that we can still entrench and attack. Because entrench leaves 1, and attack costs 1. There we go. Unfortunate. Now our hero has a repeating weapon, so if we have 3 action points, we'll shoot 3 times. Alternatively, we could use Overwatch, but they're all ranged in, so they might not move. So let's just move up a bit, so that we can shoot twice. From range, so low accuracy, but this will get better soon. And there you go. More entrenchment and shooting. These guys have a shorter attack range, so they can't really do anything to the enemy, but we can encourage our own units. Actually should have done that earlier. And finally, the prospect. We'll send it around to flank the enemy. Oh, crap. Area of effect attacks. Well, that is bad, but they don't hit very hard. We should be able to destroy them without any losses.
Operations ready.
So we're going to start with our hero, because we have a special skill that will refund our action points if we kill a unit, and this unit is ready to get destroyed.
Enemy annihilated.
Yay, 3 action points. Move up a bit. 40% is not good accuracy, but we might be able to destroy them. See, repeating
Enemy
weapon,
eliminated.
3 attacks. Oh, they blew up my trenches. That's unfortunate. Also, we've lost some action points, but in case of these units it doesn't really matter because this is not a repeating action, but just a single one, so it's enough that we have 1 action point. Get over here and bomb them. Alright, that's it for the turn. Our units got damaged a little bit, but none of them died, so it's fine. Let's do a melee attack. Toss a bomb. And now hopefully use our hero to destroy them both. Not sure if he'll get extra experience for this, but that would be nice. And there you go. Oh, I should have healed my units before the end of combat.
Down.
No matter, that ends it. We have finished the quest. Another one, and we should be at peace, which will let us buy quite a lot of cool stuff from them. Let's do some prospecting. And while the prospector stays here and gets resources, you guys can fight some dinosaurs. Oh, pterodactyls. Okay, wild shrike. Right, so they have to come to me, because they're melee units. So I'm going to put my hero in a good position and activate Overwatch. And you guys just entrench yourselves and shoot. 25%. Could work. Yeah, you guys do some healing. Should have done that last combat. Entrench. And fire. Good job.
Enemy killed.
Now, these are very weak neutral units that we're fighting. Things will get much more difficult when we start facing enemy heroes. Overwatch. Dinosaurs are pretty easy to defeat because they have to come closer to us, which essentially lets us control the battlefield. Let's start our military research. I want to get to aerial division because that will let us make ram jets, which are jets that ram stuff. We have prospected 2 sectors, got production, and energy. Seemingly there's a lot of resources in the game. Food, energy, production, science, happiness, but it's all pretty straightforward. Energy is money, and Cosmite is like special resources for advanced stuff, kind of like gas in StarCraft. Knowledge is research, quite self-explanatory, and influence lets you buy stuff from neutral civilizations. Ah, wonderful, we can get a new hero, and he has a ramjet, perfect. Let's recruit the hero immediately. Also, I'm going to switch out his equipment. Where's the hero? There you are. I'm going to switch out his equipment, because I want my main hero to use this vehicle. I have not researched this vehicle yet. When I do, I'll be able to build it by myself. But for now, let's steal it from the new hero and give it to the old hero. Ramjet, a jet that rams. And also get it some spikes. Now this is a melee air unit. Now I'm not getting the extra production from this node because it is occupied by the robots. But I can ask them nicely to leave. And now it's mine. Okay, that's the bug aliens. Let's go into combat and test out our new ramjet. Let's get closer to the enemy. And of course we can't ram them from this distance, but what we can do is hit them with a rocket. That's better. Move forward, entrench. Move forward, entrench. Fire. And that's it for this turn. Well, at least we did some damage. I was hoping these guys would get killed by this. And now, remember, we do have a ram jet. Let's use afterburners for some extra speed and ram the bug.
Enemy annihilated.
That gives us a free action. So let's also ram these guys. That's a really, really weird design for a flying unit. We now have 10 skill points. I still haven't decided if I want to use the ramjet exclusively or transition to a different mech later on. So for now, let's just do vitality. That'll give us some extra health. Oh, a new faction, cool. Oh, it's a settlement. I could ask them to join me if I had enough influence. Unfortunately, I do not have enough influence. Let's see, what faction are you? Paragon faction, that is another neutral faction that we can be friends with. Let's do that. Of course, I could just conquer them, but we will benefit more from just trading with them. And they want me to kill some units, which are located conveniently close. Perfect. Oh, also, the new hero will get our old mech. Turn the settlement into a colony. That's essentially a free colony for us. Have you paid attention to the names here? Zero Tolerance Quagmire.
Why do pilots use ramming only when their ships are completely crippled? There's nothing heroic in suicide. That's when I realized, why not utilize the inertia of a vehicle's mass as the primary weapon? Prepare for ramming speed! Yakov Yukanik, Ramjet Guild Director.
Now we can build those. Let's research the Baron suit now. This is a very powerful mechanical unit. We have met Volodny Rasviet, a fellow Dvar player. Okay, sure, nice to meet you. Let's be friends with them and maybe destroy our enemies together. And since I can get ramjets now, let's get a ramjet for this guy too. It's gonna cost me some money, but it is a very powerful unit. 2 more ramjets and maybe 2 trenchers. They are weak units, but they can be very useful. And we've met Mr. Generic Human Man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill those probably, but let's pretend to be friends for now. This is a strategy game, and in strategy games I usually just live for the campaign and the politics, but I actually enjoy the combat in this quite a lot. Get behind these guys and ram them from behind. See, if we ram them from behind, we get a bonus for having them flanked. And that bonus is quite significant. So let's do that again. Get behind them and ram them. I'm really enjoying this vehicle. Ah, the Financial Swamp. Wonderful place. Let's visit the Mellow Marsh. That sounds like a good time.
War has been declared on
Oh,
us.
they have attacked me. The humans have declared war on me. You know what? I'm fine with that. We're going to kill them. And let's colonize the Financial Swamp. Aptly named. And I think we might want to focus on killing the humans. And now we're going to be friends with the robots. See, friendship. Now we can purchase the self-repair system upgrade, which is amazingly powerful. And see, now I can outfit my mechanical units with it, but most importantly our hero. See, mod, self-repair system. It's pretty expensive, but we can afford it. Now he's going to regenerate very quickly. Now let's do the same to all our ramjets. Let's make sure to add the self-repair systems. Now the spike is also good, but this is better. This is more important. And yeah, we've used up our Cosmite. We're almost ready to attack the enemy, but I thought that we could actually kit our units a bit more before we did that, and that is going to take an extra turn, but I think it's going to be worth it because there's a lot of them here. So if I were to mod all my ramjets, sure, let's do that. They're going to be tougher. Make sure all our heroes are properly kitted out. We could actually mod our trenches to be quite powerful with purification field, fortification tools, and fletchet ammunition. It's expensive, but I think it's worth it. Let's do it. I'm going to wait with my attack one more turn because the upgrades need to take effect. It seems like the time has come. Let's assault the humans. This is going to be a big battle, but I think we can make it. Let's go. That's a good looking city. There's a lot of them, so area of effect attacks will be especially useful. Let's speed it up a bit. A huge amount of them are on Overwatch. I think we should approach slowly and cautiously. Go into cover and activate defenses. Oh, interesting, I can actually spit at them from here. Yes, great, let's do that. Corrosive spit. Next, my melee hero, who has a hard time getting into melee range, unfortunately. Get closer, get defensive. The Phoenix Walker will probably draw their fire, but they would have to leave the safety of their fortifications to be able to shoot it. A bit closer, set on defense. Rinse, repeat. You can just hide here, there's no line of sight. And of course, the ramjets. Same goes for you. We can use them for some nice rocket barrage. Aegis protection, what is that? Is that like a special ability of their colony? That could prove problematic. They decided to come out and attack. I do have healing abilities, so we should be fine. Still, I did not expect that. Actually, I expected them to sit tight and wait for my attacks. Oh well. That's not good at all. It seems like I made several mistakes on the first turn. Still, now, it's our time to wreak havoc on them. We are going to trigger Overwatch with this move. Shouldn't be too dangerous. We do have good armor after all. Alright, let's blast them. And let's blast them again. Now, the trenchers. First, let's heal them. Entrench. What is this Aegis protection they have? That's a lot of extra protection they have. But I think I'll be able to eliminate this unit and get an extra move. Fly right behind the bike and ram it.
Enemy killed.
Perfect. Action points refunded. Use the purification field a little bit to make sure we're healed up. Move in here and ram this unit as well. Now we are, of course, exposed to enemy attacks.
Enemy destroyed.
So I kind of have to advance with everything so that the attacks don't concentrate on my hero. Also, I think it's Shredder Bomb time. Purification field, of course. I'm kind of hoping that the Phoenix Walker will draw enemy fire. It is tough. Let's burn these guys. And the gun we have on this guy, called Festivity, actually deals damage to adjacent units, which is why it's very good. So, there we go. Oh, it's a fireworks launcher. In that case, festivity is definitely appropriate. And boom. Now, the trenchers. Get closer, entrench. And fire.
Enemy eliminated.
Same for you. Get closer, entrench. Fire. It is going quite well so far, although if they concentrate fire on my hero, I could be in a bit of a pickle. Let's use some corrosive spit, shall we? Move the ramjet closer. The hero actually carries a grenade, so I'm going to use it here because it's not really going to make a difference if I use a rocket or a grenade. And hopefully I can use a rocket next turn. And you, well, it's finally time for a melee attack. Congratulations. Although he's going to have to run quite far to do it again. And swoop on this guy. So the situation is not perfect, and I might lose some units in the coming round, hopefully not the heroes. What the hell was that? Oh, probably a grenade. Oh no, it's their hero. He jumped and attacked us that way. So far so good, they are dealing a lot of damage, but they haven't singled out my heroes, which is kind of the most important bit here. Alright, it went better than expected. Time for some ramming. There we go. And also remember that our hero has the ability, and that lets him regain his action points when he kills someone, so more ramming.
Enemy destroyed.
And then these guys do deal quite a lot of damage, so some more ramming. I do love this unit. I wanted to trade it for a Phoenix Walker, but I don't think that's a good idea at all. After bonus, flank the enemy. Oh, actually, heal yourself. And ram. I kind of forgot these guys completely. It's fine, the trenches can handle that. And boom, and bleeding. His weapon is both a blessing and a curse, because he can deal a lot of damage, but he deals it in an area. So any of those that are next to my units, well, I would hurt them a lot. Let's attack these guys. Our attack is repeating, and we currently have 3 action points. So, for example, if I use it to attack these guys, they'll just be killed. Let's do that.
Enemy down.
Shield bash. Let's drop another shred bomb.
Enemy down.
Melee time.
Enemy destroyed.
As usual, ram from behind for extra damage. And shank them with the sting.
Enemy destroyed.
I'm destroying the weaker units first because the hero will be quite easy to take out when he's alone. Okay, that's a lot of damage. What level is this
Enemy
hero?
eliminated.
I mean, I can
Unit
kill
has
him, but
fallen.
still. We're taking heavy losses. Let's have a look. Level 4 only. Those melee guys are quite powerful. Well, let's shoot them a bit. Oh, and some festivities also. Take these fireworks. I'm doing to them exactly what I didn't want them to do to my hero, so singling out their hero for attacks with all my troops to destroy them.
Enemy hero killed.
Now the Phoenix Walker can't really do anything. Yeah, I kind of overestimated the Phoenix Walker. Seems like the ramjets are far more versatile and powerful. Well, it is powerful, it's just not very versatile.
Enemy destroyed.
Some ramming. And some more ramming.
Enemy destroyed.
And these guys too.
Enemy destroyed. Our forces are victorious.
And that's it. That was a huge battle. Colony awaits its fate. I would like to take it for myself, thank you. Now, did you guys gain any levels? Level 7, almost 8. I think I've shown you the game quite well already, but I want to do one more thing in this video. I want to upgrade my commander to level 8 so that I can try out other vehicles. I kinda want to try out a tank or a baron suit. Another human city ready to be destroyed. Are you level 8 yet? Yes, finally you are. Okay. So what do we have here? Now I can select a skill, piloting, advanced. Perfect, let's confirm that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I can equip the next level of gear. Of course, this is no ramjet, so let's not equip it. But I am curious how well my guy... Oh, I love this. Just look. He has the hat. Also, some arrows on the hand. Probably for targeting. Now, the ramjet is actually the best thing we can use because it's fast and it's powerful, and we have actually geared our skills towards it. We could use the Phoenix Walker, I haven't researched it yet though, and it's actually very slow, even though it's very powerful. So I think the ramjet is the best thing for us, but let's check out what the other things look like. So we got the Aegis tank, that's a defensive tank thingy. Of course, we've got the Bulwark, we used that at the beginning. Useful, but not as great as the ramjet. We also have the assault bike from the humans, which looks kinda... I mean... no. And there's the hover bike. I'm not sure the leader of the mighty Dvar would be seen on something like this, bouncing around. I mean, it's cool and all, just does not command respect as much as the Baron does, for example. Still, I believe it's a ramjet all the way. It is amazingly useful. Although I think what we're about to do is the last battle of this video, so I want to do something special for it. So, what we're going to do is maybe not as effective as the ramjet, definitely not as effective as the ramjet, but definitely looks really cool. Alright, we are going to end the video here. We have defeated one opponent, and we're pretty powerful. I'm pretty sure we can defeat the others easily as well. And if I were to pursue a full map victory in this video, it would be way over an hour long, so let's not do that. Anyway, let's sum things up a bit, shall we? Remember, this is not a review, this is a video sponsored by Paradox. That being said, you should probably try out this game if the idea of Russian space dwarves is appealing to you. It is rather appealing to me. I like the visual style a lot, I like the subtle humor, and I really like the tactical combat. I think I haven't enjoyed tactical combat in a game this much since XCOM 2. But of course I can't guarantee it is that much fun if you're not using Russian space dwarves with ram jets, which are the best thing ever. And also a clever pun. So, if you like what you've seen today, make sure to check out the game by clicking the link to the Steam store page in the description below. And also let me know in the comments how you like the game and the video. Now, I'm not sure I will be making more videos of this game, but I'm definitely going to be playing more because I want to check out other factions. I could theoretically stream it, although I'm still waiting for fiber connection at my house. Anyway, let me know if you would like to see more of this, or not. Once again, this has been Age of Wonders Planetfall, and the game is available now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.